We're starting this next segment with a big cheer. It's National Women and Girls in Sports Day, and we don't have to look far for inspiration. Pittsburgh is home to some powerhouse women's teams, the Riveters, the Passion football team, both of whom we've had the pleasure of featuring right here on our show. I cannot forget this moment. And we also can't forget the incredible momentum in girls wrestling across the state. Another story we've highlighted as more young athletes step onto the mat and make their mark. And on the national stage, Super Bowl 60 is just 4 days away with the Seahawks and Patriots ready for their showdown in Santa Clara. That's the San Francisco area, by the way. KDKA sports reporter Cassidy Wood is giving us the outlook as we head into the big game and into the weekend. So happy that you could join us here. And I want to start with the Super Bowl because I think it's always hard. We talked about this on PTL today. When the Steelers aren't in it, who are we cheering for? Why? What's the reason we're watching?
Yeah, I mean, for this Super Bowl specifically, I think it's exciting for a couple of reasons. Look, the Patriots, a lot of people have mixed feelings about the Patriots being back in this game. They had 20 years of a dynasty, and then it only took them a couple years to get back to the big game. But you can cheer for their coach, Mike Vrabel. You know, he was drafted here to Pittsburgh in 1997, and that's where he began his NFL career, was right here with the Steelers for 4 years, and then ultimately, he did go to the Patriots and had an incredible career as a player there, which is also what makes this game exciting, too. I mean, in just 2 years, he's been able to take his previous team that he once played for, that he's now coaching for, all the way to the Super Bowl game. So it's pretty exciting for Vrabel. Also, linebacker on the Patriots, Robert Spillane, also started here in Pittsburgh, spent a few years here through 2022. So he's been with the Patriots since, but Spillane's another one that you can kind of root for.
Well, I was going to ask you if there are Pittsburgh connections, and you just gave them to us. No, this is perfect. This is great. Yeah. But it gives us something to cheer on and to look for.
Yeah.
The other thing that I want to ask, too, is about the quarterbacks, because I feel like in the past we've had these names that have been around for so long. They almost become household names, even if you don't know the team that well. It doesn't seem like we have that this year.
Yeah, and that's also going along with the first question you asked, kind of a redemption story, right? Sam Darnold, who's the quarterback for the Seahawks, I mean, he took the Vikings last year on 14 wins. You know, after that, they kind of lowballed him with his contract. He ultimately chose to leave and go to the Seahawks. And in one season, he's been able to take them to the Super Bowl game. So for him, it's such a redemption story. And then on the other side, you have Drake May, who the young guy, and people really didn't know what to expect out of him. And now a lot of people are already comparing him to a young Tom Brady.
Wow. Well, let's get back here to home, because since we last talked to you, obviously the big news has come out about our own head coach here. And what are you thinking heading into our next season?
Yeah, Heather, I was joking with you before the show, like last time we talked, we didn't have a coach.
We didn't have a coach. Now we do.
So very exciting. Look, I think with Coach McCarthy, his tenure, his resume speaks for itself, right? Yeah. I think what a lot of Pittsburghers, what a lot of Yinzers can be excited about is he did come home. And if you saw that press conference, it's hard not to get emotional when you watch that press conference, because he sat down and immediately, no words came out of his mouth. Immediately, he started crying. Yeah. You felt that emotion. His family was in the room. I had the pleasure actually of going out to Greenfield, his hometown, and speaking with one of his youth basketball coaches that coached him growing up, and he was emotional as well.
Well, and I do think, I mean, if you're a glass half full kind of person, maybe you can look at this and say, he might be the guy to set us up for success heading into the future. Even if he's not here long term, even if he's not a younger coach, as people are saying, he still could potentially do that for us.
Yeah, I mean, historically, the Steelers, right, have always hired young coaches, and I think it was kind of a shock getting a guy who's, you know, on the tail end of his career. But I do think coming in here, him being able to come in here and unite this roster that, you know, it was a tough exit when Tomlin left. A lot of these players were really emotional about it. So to get a guy to come in like McCarthy, who can maybe rally the troops a little bit, and it is a veteran roster. So who knows what can happen next year, and who knows, maybe Rodgers might come back.
You have a story coming up tonight that I want to talk about, because it's Girls and Women in Sports Day. And this is specifically focused on triplets, I should say.
Yeah, this story is crazy, you guys. So there are triplet freshman girls out in Burrell High School that are starting on the varsity basketball team, and they're putting up points as freshmen. Wow. They're identical triplets, so they look exactly alike, and it's pretty funny. Their parents color-coded each of them when they were born so they could tell them apart. And to this day, even their coach, who's known them since they were in kindergarten, has to look down at their shoes to tell them apart.
What are their numbers? 4, 5, 6?
So
like, what do they do?
20, 21, and 22.
That's great.
So
fantastic. Well, we're looking forward to that story tonight. Cassidy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Still to come on the show,
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show?
After 5 decades, The Muppet Show is back. We're talking to their #1 fan about the reboot. And we're kicking off the second half of the show with some good news, too, including a reason to get out of the house this winter. Talk Pittsburgh. We'll be right back.